I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We are joined by Numbii. Hi!
Hi.
Hey, please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, I be Numbii. I lobster Benoy that is wanting to be idol soon.
So you're kind of getting things ready to go, aren't you, for a debut eventually?
Yes, I am.
How long is
model being worked?
how long has this been in the works?
Quite a while, since November.
Yeah.
But we've been making sure it's the best it can.
Yeah, you want to make sure, especially if you're putting in the effort and resources, I say, with money into it. You want to make sure it's going to come out the way you want.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Maybe that way.
Yeah. So, what brought you to VTubing?
So, what got me into VTubing was I was looking at YouTube videos and then I saw this video of like VTubing in like 60 seconds. And I was like, oh, this be pretty cool. Then I just this was in 2021 or 2020 or something.
Yeah.
And then I was here for a Q&A that Crony did one time.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, anyone could be a VTuber, they just need to try.
Yeah.
And then that's how I became VTuber.
Yeah, well, it's absolutely true. I mean, you don't need to have the most overwhelming equipment or anything, or even a schedule you can go more than once a month. You can still get on there and give it a shot.
I'm guilty of such things.
Well, I've interviewed all sorts of folks with all different schedules and what they want to do with VTubing. Have you got any goals for yourself as a VTuber, or you just want to just get in and get going?
Pretty much just get going as I can.
Yeah.
And just try to be as good as can.
Yeah. What are you going to be doing on stream? Do you have any plans for that?
Content-wise, I have no idea yet.
Are you going to be playing games?
For sure, definitely.
Yeah.
I was also thinking of maybe trying to make covers if I have more monies to do it.
Yeah. You need the human monies to do that, yes.
I need to.
Yes. Yeah, it does. Well, it takes a while, first of all, to get the music, and then unless you know it yourself, mixing the thing and all that stuff. There's a big difference. Just to
I know a friend or two.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's a way to do it. Yes. If you can get to bend their ear a little bit, and then their arm, and then whatever comes close. Please do it now, and then eventually they'll do it. Yeah. So have you ever been in front of a microphone before?
A few times I did.
Yeah. For what?
One of them was a cosplay thing. I was at the Off-Kai cosplay contest.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Were you at cosplaying yourself?
No. I'm not ready yet for that.
Yeah. So were you?
But I was for Daft Punk Dio.
F for what?
Daft Punk Dio.
Oh, Daft Punk. Yeah, absolutely. So, did you enjoy having the microphone in front of you?
I did a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just thought, like, halfway through the contest was like, I probably don't need it because I could just mouth the word. It'd be okay.
Yeah, but after you get the microphone in your hand, you just want to show off a little bit, Yeah. Yeah. How do you think famous rap stars got started? Not by mouthing the words.
It's true.
Yeah. Well, it takes a bit of confidence. You have to get some confidence in order to get in front of an audience. Have you ever been on stage in front of an audience before?
Twice in lifetime so far.
Yeah.
One be this fourth grade concert that I had to be a part of.
Yeah. Yeah. Were
It
you?
was pretty fun. And the other one was that cosplay contest. That was it.
That was it. You ever wanted to get up there and take the stage yourself in the meantime?
Hmm, I was thinking that someday I can. Just didn't think on when yet.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. It's I tell you, when I was in radio for a long time, and
Mm,
um, back when Ronald Reagan was president, and I could tell you, I still never got used to going up in front of people because I didn't see them. For one thing, um, radio you don't get to see 'em. Same thing happens in VTubing. Do you think you'll be more comfortable with the model in VTubing than you would, seeing your audience or having them see you?
absolutely. I think it'd be better that I'm more comfortable with model.
Yeah.
I'm already pretty comfy out of the model,
Mhm.
which random fun fact here. Numbii was created out of complete boredom.
Out of boredom.
Mm,
So did just a flash that came to your mind while you were staring out into space, or
I
what?
had a different brand
Mm-hmm.
name that I was under, which
Mm-hmm.
was I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I did pretty good, and then my network was pretty stinky, so I was just being bored of going on View Chat
Mm-hmm.
and creating a model,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how Numbii was created, completely on accident from there.
So were you already streaming at the time, or going on?
Yosh, I was a another VTuber at the time.
Yeah, yeah. And so
I've been in VTubing since 2024
yeah,
or something like that.
yeah. It's hard for me to relate to that because I remember the '60s. So anything, and
Hmm.
I think of 2026. I'm like, that's like 10 years in the future, right? No, it's still here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, that's. I mean, you had the experience going into doing this. What stopped you from doing it for the first time?
What stopped me was that I was a bit unmotivated
Mhm.
because I just didn't feel comfy with my model
Yeah,
during the time,
yeah,
and I thought that like my timing just really didn't work well, so I just stopped for a bit and reorganized during the time.
yeah. Were you doing games or chat or what?
I was doing games and rarely chatting, but sometimes I do.
Mm.
Um, I definitely know I need to have a bigger variety for sure.
Yeah, yeah. What other types of streaming are you going to try?
Mm, I have no idea on that yet.
Mm.
I know when in my first brand I was streaming fishing occasionally,
Mm-hmm.
only in the summer, but
Mm-hmm.
it's it wasn't like really bad in connection over
Yeah,
there, so I just couldn't do it.
yeah. You were outside fishing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
VTuber touching grass be scary.
actually, you were touching water. And hopefully fish
Mm-hmm.
once you caught them.
I did.
Yeah,
I did get a few during then.
actually, that would be fun. I think that I'm surprised. I really am surprised that there aren't more people streaming live fishing
Mm-hmm.
in the boat because you could sit back with a good. Yeah, I'm in the middle of Illinois. You get a good, nice, I don't know, a a early morning that isn't too humid. You go out and
Mm-hmm.
sit up on your porch and turn on somebody who's out in the boat because you're nowhere near any water and fish along with them. That would be pretty cool.
It would be.
Yeah, even better if they caught something, which I never could do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I caught one catfish in my life, and
I've done quite a bit.
yeah, yeah. What's your have you been able to do you do you catch and eat them or do you catch and release them?
Depends on the species.
Mm, yeah, I see. I don't even like to eat fish, and it really makes me upset because that would be the one thing that could really keep you going if you're on your own.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I grew up near next to a lake, and we'd have entire families out there with bamboo poles catching bluegill to fry up.
Mm.
I'm like, oh, that's it. They're actually hunting and gathering for themselves in this way. And boy, we had a lot of bluegill. We had plenty of that.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't hurting the population any. And then they had the this lake wasn't run by the smartest people.
Mm.
At one point, they dropped in a bunch of trout
Ooh.
in a lake. You don't have a lot of trout in lakes.
Yeah, they could eat them up.
Especially in Illinois. Well, the trouts didn't get any chance because the the lake also had northern pike.
Ooh, yeah, that's not too good.
So what you end up with some big old fat northern pike and not so many trout. They're basically hanging under the helicopter like, yes, just drop it directly into my mouth. The trout ain't gonna fight you. They're just gonna get et for the most part. No, the only catfish I caught was out on Lake of the Ozarks with my dad.
Ooh, been there before.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place, isn't it? Yeah, we were there before, it all turned to, Branson everywhere. Dad and I were on the boat, and Dad hadn't caught anything all trip, and he told me, he says, don't cast near that as I was casting near that stick out of the water, because he figured I'd snag it immediately. Nope. Got a bite. It was about a 1.5 pound catfish. The only catfish I ever caught. He didn't catch.
Very interesting dial.
Yeah, he didn't catch one all trip. You guys, that's so bad. I did
very lucky.
Yeah, I did exactly what you told me not to do, Dad, and I'm successful. What are you going to do? He steered the boat into a wall. Is what he's going to do. So that would be one. That would be pretty cool, actually, to do something like that. Is there anything else that you would think about taking the camera out for?
I don't really know yet. So I was thinking of like some random skits. Like I just post something that looks like really cool view, and then just say the most random things. I've done it a little, but never posted it a lot. But I need to get into that more.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing to record something. It's another thing to show other people. Yeah, I don't know how many times if anybody ever finds the old cassettes I did as a preteen, let me know so I can hit them with a blowtorch. They're probably around somewhere, but yeah, I mean, you can have a lot of fun with it, and I always thought that doing a film strip online would be pretty hilarious. I don't know if you're even old enough to even know what those are, but we would have in our classroom, we'd have a record playing, an LP record, and a projector that basically was a one frame at a time camera. Not a camera, but a projector. And every time the audio hit a beep sound, we had to forward the one thing. It was so terrible. It's the least amount of technology you could possibly do to get a picture on the wall. But I think bringing back that with some funny stuff would be funny. So what time of games did you play when you were on the first time?
So when I was playing back then, it was only 2 games. It was Fortnite and War Thunder.
War Thunder. So what type of game is War Thunder? I mean, it's obviously a battle game, but what type?
War Thunder would be this MMO vehicle game that you could pick up from a lot of different countries.
Okay.
And there's like it starts in World War One, World War Two early era, all the way to the main like today.
So you're kind of gathering up your equipment, vehicle equipment.
Mm-hmm.
You get the
Well,
chance to.
you play as either tanks, helicopter, plane, or boat too.
What was your favorite?
Oh, I was a tank player.
Send that thing across. I would have probably chose the helicopter. But then helicopters weren't even around in World War One.
No,
Barely had planes.
they're rather later.
Yeah, they were making planes at the time to use. We had a game on my old Commodore 64 that my friend Todd and I played. It was a game set in Vietnam during the Vietnam War, and we were flying an, I think that's a Apache. I don't know if it's Apache or not, helicopter, and he was piloting and I was shooting. We weren't good, but it was fun. It was fun.
That'd be good at Fundayo.
Yeah, that was fun, and I probably would do something like that and then we ended up getting shot down by our own people because we couldn't find the right password to send them. So as we're coming back from a successful mission, they shot us down. Like, well, gee, I guess we'll join the other side then. Crying out loud. That's not the way.
That happens sometimes there too.
Yeah. So, when you got the tanks, did you upgrade them through the years, or did it automatically upgrade them?
You would have to upgrade them. Like each tank has parts that you have to research, and you just do that over each battle that you do. Sometimes it takes a lot. Sometimes it doesn't take a lot either.
Yeah.
It depends on the year.
Yeah.
But then after you do it, you get big XP boost with it.
Oh yeah, I bet. And I would hope you get a leg up on the other armies.
Not often.
They're keeping up with you as you go.
Yeah. So and then you research with XP to get new tanks too.
Okay. So how late were you able to do that? Were you able to go into the future of these tanks?
The furthest I'm at is present day ones. But I don't have a good lineup with that yet.
Yeah. I would love to see what they have for the future tanks. Because
maybe in an April Fool's Day one, because they do that sometime.
Oh, that one coming out like a bozo car or something. Yeah, that would be my army. A whole army of clowns and cars. Throw the mimes. Yeah. So, did you try the other types, like the helicopters or the planes?
I've tried all of them. Helicopters are just really hard to control on land.
Oh yes.
But boats are fun to a degree. They'd be a bit fun. Planes are like the second most popular out of the entire game.
Okay.
And I could see it. I have a pretty good knowledge about them.
Yeah. I played a Tom Clancy game, Red Storm Rising. In the case you have to pilot the submarine. And I tell you, that was some kind of effort. You had to worry about being picked up by sonar. You had to, and the last big battle I had, I've been hit a couple times, and I've destroyed the main goal, but there's still one submarine destroyer up above, and every time I turn the engine on, it's just rattling like crazy. They could hear me in, on the other side of the planet. So while this thing is going on, I just let it settle on the ground on the floor of the ocean. didn't
Mm.
didn't let anything move. Told everybody just be quiet, and he just kept going back and forth looking for me on the sonar. Couldn't find me. And finally, he left, and I won. Like, that's I guess that'd be pretty realistic. That sort of thing. I don't know if I could deal with being on a submarine for any period of time though. I would just I would go nuts in a hurry as far as that went. Um, so are you looking forward to doing some things like or have you already been able to do in your past VTubing any collaborations?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for any more collab Daiho.
Yeah, yeah. Did you do some earlier?
I had a little, so there do be some evidence I existed before,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but haven't done a lot, but there'd be a lot more friends I want to collab with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some big, some small.
Yeah. What type of collaborations? Are you going to go in for like the peak type games where everybody just goes crazy, or what?
Yeah, people could carry me in peak. I usually don't survive.
Yeah, I would. I'm scared to death of heights, so I probably would lose it right away. Ah,
I'm not that scared,
uh,
but I'm just unlucky with the other ones.
what about horror games? Did you play any of those?
I'm too scared for any horror game.
Mm, yeah.
The only one I'm somewhat okay with is Repo.
Oh, Repo. I mean, that's kind of a horror game, but it's
Well,
more.
Lethal Company too, but
Yeah,
same one.
yeah. I mean, every time I see a bunch of people playing that, it's more like how fast can you throw your character into the moat of lava,
Mm-hmm.
getting rid of everybody else, and then dropping all the items you're supposed to save. Yeah, it does seem like a lot of fun, though. Um, what about chat? Are you ready to handle a good chat group?
I think I could.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually very active online, and
Yeah.
maybe talking would be pretty good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Will you be able to handle a chat while you're playing a game or while you're doing something else?
I don't know on that one yet because the highest view count I've had was 3
Mm-hmm.
or like 6 or something, but they usually never talk.
Mm.
Almost rarely do.
Ah, well, I mean, I imagine you'll get some people talking this time around, and
Mm-hmm. I
and
think
then
I
that
could.
means you gotta step up to the microphone and give them the entertainment they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Is there any particular VTuber you might take a few tips from as you're going on?
Oh, there be many.
Yeah.
I uh I actually look up um to like what Alara does
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
sometime what
I will get
other bigger VTuber friends do.
Alara will be interviewed sometime as soon as she ever gets out of that subathon.
Mm, that'd
Which
be a really long one.
yeah, yeah. Well, we've chatted a few times about it. She's just always busy. Um, sooner or later, though,
Really
I'll
busy.
outlast it. Who else do you watch?
I don't watch any stream. I'm
Mm,
sorry to say this to any mutuals seeing this right now,
yeah,
but I do lurk pretty often.
yeah,
Well, not like once in a while I do,
yeah, yeah.
and sometimes I make stuff known, sometimes not. But they're mostly friends
Mm,
that I watch.
yeah. Folks you know already.
There'd be a few.
Yeah. It's it is for you as someone who might lurk into it. What would what would be a stream that you would enjoy? What would have to be happening?
I think when friends have a lot of fun,
Mm-hmm.
like or something else. Like, I know one time I was going into a stream, and right after the ads turned off, um, there's trying to deny that they were bottom, I think,
Oh,
and I actually got out of lurking and being like, "No, you are. You talk a lot about it."
they're like, oh, oh no, someone who knows me.
The silly part is, it didn't happen. I'm just a brat making it better.
Oh, yeah. Well, um, to me, there's lots of folks that I enjoy watching, and it's such a wide variety of things that you can do on a stream. Um,
Mm,
the universe is out there for you. Um, there's a lot of people who do cooking streams or reading streams or anything like that. You've got to really got a voice that's very soothing for that. Do you
ooh,
think?
thinkies.
Would you think about doing reading or something like that online?
I haven't thought of it yet. I think that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, I think if you had some folks there and did a reading of something, not too horror-ish. Don't scare the poor
Mm,
folks. But I think people would go for it. Kind of an ASMR type stream. Um, it, I think
mm,
as you said, you're going to be a variety streamer anyway, right?
that'd
Yeah,
be true.
yeah. So maybe that'll be a bit of the variety. Um,
Ooh, probably.
if you do, would it be a karaoke stream there too?
I think I'll save that for like any milestone that I have.
Mm, Well, if you do get to sing and do a cover, what type of song would it be?
There are too many to count. I want to do so many, but I just don't have the time for it.
Yeah. What do you like mostly? What music do you listen to the most?
Recently it was like Japanese music a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, recently it's been like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a
hmm
lot to discover in Japanese music.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's a band um, from Japan that does a almost perfect renditions of one of my favorite groups from the '70s, Steely Dan, and it just floors me. It's the jazz coming out of
Ooh,
there is amazing, and there's some folks who can thrash a guitar too out of there.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So would you be doing something from an anime, or would you be doing you know trying to learn the Japanese to do a Japanese song?
I think both of them I would.
Yeah.
There'd be like my music from like that I listen to be like all over the place,
Hmm.
even if it's one a topic.
Yeah.
But I think that'd be pretty good.
Mm. Yeah. And yeah. Have you been able to learn any Japanese?
Not lying.
I have not at
I
all.
had for a bit, but then I procrastinate a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wish I would have learned a second language when I was younger. Kind of a
I not
waste
know a
there.
lot.
The French and I'd like to have known French and Spanish. That would have helped out with a lot of
Mm-hmm.
hobbies I have. But you know, I'll go back in time and tell 12-year-old me to do that. Um, and he'll not listen because he didn't listen then either. The
Mm-hmm.
um, with that, do you feel like that you are um, a introvert going into VTubing or an extrovert going to the VTubing?
I think I'm mostly introvert.
Mm-hmm.
However, I act like an extrovert a lot.
Does having the avatar help you out with that?
It does.
Mm.
Because I try to open up lots more.
Yeah. And there are some people who've told me that having the avatar makes them be more themselves than they are normally in public.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's true for you?
That the same thing with me too.
Yeah. Yeah. Does it kind of surprise you sometimes what you end up doing while you run as a VTuber?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah, where like
This off-kai for sure was one of them
yeah.
that made me realize that, wait a minute, I do so much.
It is you're a social being. Wouldn't that happen?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's amazing that people are able to get on this um, medium and show off their talents, show off the part that they aren't so confident in, and do it with a semi anonymity where they can put up a shield anyway if somebody comes after them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's always pretty cool. Um, have you gone on with your previous character? Did you ever kind of get lost in the character, or was it basically you with a model?
It's more like I think of something I would need to do, or like what would be very cool for me to do or try,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just did. I just had no other thought on how that was gonna execute.
Yeah, you just whatever came to mind, go for it full blast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you got to be focused on something, and the question
Oh,
is
me too,
get
all the time.
but something. The question is getting something to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a little tough when you kind of. There's some folks who just don't idle well.
Exactly, Dale.
Yeah, I do that myself. I sit there at the desk at work, and like the leg starts jumping. Got to do something, and then I fall asleep and get in trouble. Um, but the uh, ability to do these things means that you are going to be in front of a public, and the
Mm-hmm.
potential of the audience is huge, and all the way around the planet. Do you
Mm-hmm.
ever think about that, and does it spook you a little bit?
It doesn't spook me a lot, but glad to hear that like some people support others from across the world.
Yeah, yeah. I just I think it's wonderful that people are getting this chance just by picking up a microphone in their room and being able to talk like I'm doing here. I mean, I've talked to people in most of the time zones in the world from from this microphone
Mm-hmm.
now, which is pretty amazing because when I started in radio, there was no way it wasn't going to happen um, unless you had
Mm-hmm.
a good ham radio and a very big antenna. You weren't going to do something like that. Even satellites didn't work like that back then, and sometimes the
Mm-hmm.
satellites just didn't work back then. It was
Yeah, they stinky.
yeah, it was pretty. It seems like the Stone Age when I look back at that now because audio editing was done manually on a tape. When you want to take something
Mm-hmm.
out, you pulled out the razor blade and you cut it out and taped it back together and worked with that. Um, sometimes it didn't sound good at all, but you still did it that way. Do you think that knowing how to edit, knowing how to mix, is going to be a big thing for VTubers in the future?
I think it would be.
Yeah,
I know a lot of the industries now is just um saturated with all other people from all other parts of life,
yeah,
and I'm sure that there will be a medium with them someday.
yeah,
Probably already is here too.
yeah.
I have no idea on that yet.
Yeah, I would think, especially for folks who wanted to do like covers and that sort of thing. Um,
Mm,
there'll be quite a. It'd be like being a bass player in a city full of garage bands. Everyone's going to want you in their band.
mm,
A couple of folks I've talked to who do mixing with get paid to do mixing online, and they're just like, My schedule is totally covered. I don't have any time to wedge anybody in. Is your schedule right now offline? Um, does it welcome you streaming quite a bit once you get ready to go?
A bit, depending on the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually have a new schedule right now.
Yeah.
I'm just playing it by ear if I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. There's a lot of folks who seem to pick up a lot of momentum by at least having one or two streams a week that you can kind of promote and let people know what's going on. Do you plan to have a Discord to go with it?
Believe it or not, I do have a Discord server.
Wow, there you go.
I do have one. I just never made it my brand entirely yet.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only 4 channels in there.
Mm. Yeah.
I haven't really fleshed it out yet.
Yeah, there's for some folks it's a real, they lean on it quite a bit to do, and that's where they kind of interact with their chat and people who've come on and subscribed, and they'll play games with them, do watch alongs, that sort of thing. Would you think about doing something like that online with picking out something and doing reaction streams?
I did think of doing that on a birthday or Christmas thing.
Yeah. Reacting to Christmas ads.
That's not bad of idea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you do the ones online, it's going to be all over the place because there's some really nasty ones. I can't wait until the end of the year when we get all of the AI-generated Christmas stuff.
They'd be stinky.
Yeah, it'd be terrible. It's going to be awful. But, it's buy all this for $5. $10, you'll get 3 times as much stuff. It's all garbage, but you get it for $5. And give it to people you hate. That's that sort of thing. So with that, and the chance of using, a Discord maybe eventually, where are you going to stream? Are you going to do Twitch? Are you going to do YouTube or something else?
I've recently been more up against the fence with Twitch with their saying the dead weight thing, saying that AI will be trained by the streams.
Yeah.
Which really stinky.
Yeah.
I was thinking on still staying on Twitch, just thinking that it won't be a problem. But if it does get worse, then YouTube and another platform I don't know yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that what they should have done is just not told anybody. Don't let that sneak out, and because I imagine every platform has got something going on. I'm just saying that as a grumpy old man, but I can imagine that something like that is happening, and you just have to keep making sure that you've got the human element in everything you do.
Yeah.
A machine is never going to be as creative as a human. That's not possible. Because a human's got to build the computer first for it to happen. Do you have any games that you would really like to play on stream that are out there right now that you haven't been able to get a hold of yet?
I was thinking Marvel Rivals for a little. I have the game, I just never played it once yet. On top of that, maybe some other collab games or any other friends of mine could ask if I would want to try and play it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know.
Yeah,
I know I have Valorant and Deadlock gonna be waiting, but I don't know when that will happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. The Marvel Rivals thing, people are enjoying it, and I'm glad. I can't keep up with it. That's
what I think too.
Yeah, I'm I'm 60 years old, so I'm not going to be able to keep up with it anyway. But I can't even see what's going on. It goes by so fast. I mean, I can watch and say, "Yay, you win!" But if I got in there, I'd be just like walking around in a daze, like I do off the air, and not be much help. Um, so, are there any slower games that you might think of? Some strategy games, or maybe some arcade-like games?
I don't know yet. I don't have any on the top of my head right now. Maybe golf with friends. Maybe Super Battle Golf 2.
Oh, yeah. Send someone flying off the course. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun to have a lot of friends doing it. So,
That would be really fun.
have you been able to get or keep up the computer equipment you're going to need in order to make that debut?
I definitely have the equipment ready and do it already.
Yeah.
It'd be the internet that's still skeptical on it.
Well, yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, you never know how the internet is going to work on any day, anywhere. And I've had
the best that I deal with is it just stops me for a little minute and then just gets me right back for something.
Yeah.
Sometimes worse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's times when I'll have 4 interviews scheduled, and then the internet provider says we're going to be down for 4 hours. Okay.
I'd fight them.
Yeah. Oh, that would be that just drove me up a tree. It's hard enough to schedule. Now to reschedule all everybody else to get them in. Yeah. Have you found it tough to get people together for those collaboration things in the past, or were you invited by somebody else to do the collaboration?
Usually I just get into the collaboration, and most of the time everything goes completely good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's no one that leaves or anything. It's after the collab where everyone just leaves and no one talks to each other again, mostly.
Kind of the opposite thing you wanted to have out of a collab. Collaboration makes people further apart by the time you're done. It's hard to network when you got something like that going on. Yeah,
it absolutely is.
Yeah. Were you able to get a good network going the first time around?
A little, but honestly, me being Numbii now absolutely did it way better.
Yeah, well, Offkai would have helped, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Offkai definitely did too, at least as Numbii again, but still, it'd be pretty fun.
Yeah. What was Offkai like?
It'd be a very fun VTuber convention, and there's like a lot of concerts that happen. I think there's 3 of them that happened this year, and some artist alleys that you could go to and buy some merchandise from others. I definitely was after some of my friends' merch, so I just go after theirs.
It's hard to stay on a budget.
Yeah. I bought 3 things and then I was broke that whole trip.
I didn't need food or a way back. I was
good. I had foods. I was good.
That's good. Yeah. Were you able to see some folks in person that you're kind of surprised to see there?
Yeah, quite a few of them.
Yeah.
One of them I thought I wasn't gonna find was the pink dude, I think was his name or something. I didn't expect to see him in person, let alone talk to him, but I did. I did both of those.
It's strange to meet the folks in person, though, isn't it? I mean, it's like you've seen them do other things, and now you realize they're human beings.
That what happens sometimes, Dio.
Yeah, I've done that a lot with my interviews. I would interview people on the radio, and in the best interviews are the ones where any type of interactions are the ones where you don't have a whole lot of walls built up between you. And
Mm-hmm.
and always once you start talking to folks like they're also on the same planet as you, they're people as well. Then you really get I think the better experience all the way around. Um, did you find that to be easy at Offkai?
It do be pretty easy to do, and the networking was pretty good too.
Yeah.
For any future VTubers too, it is really good if you had some business cards to grow your brand during there too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
Because well, just make sure to have more than 500 because that's gonna go away very fast.
Oh, I've seen people say that they ran out very quickly. Now
Mm-hmm.
what that's going to turn into, who knows? But I mean, at least the idea is out there. You planted seeds everywhere. So
Mm-hmm.
wait for one to grow, and make sure that you always have a place to put emails and phone numbers
Mm-hmm.
when you're in something like that, because you never know. I mean, if you meet somebody says, "Oh, here's my email," and then you get home and you're like, "I don't remember that email." Now you're really up a creek. Maybe they
Mm-hmm.
maybe they had a tip for you or something to go along. Um, what would you do with the possibility of sponsorships? Would you really be into sponsorships?
I'd absolutely love to be part of one.
Mm-hmm. It would you have to enjoy the product first, or would you be like me and take
Mm,
the money and run?
I think like you need to do research on the company before you would take it in
Mm-hmm.
because like I had one partnership or so that was this energy drink company,
Mm-hmm.
and I know as my first brand I took another one in, but that's later.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there was one that had like it looked like AI generated pictures on
Oh
there or
yeah,
something,
yeah.
and I was asking them through the DM like if they are or like if there's any way to like prove that they aren't.
Yeah,
And they never answered at all. So I
yeah.
just rejected the partnership during there.
Oh, actually, my old
Mm-hmm.
radio background is like get the money because we
There
did
was.
you know, we did commercials for everything. Whatever they handed us the script for, we did the commercials.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly because we didn't get paid anything, so we just if we were going to do it to get the money, we did it. So my first instinct is get that money. Um, but I suppose if you're going to be all moral and stuff like that, that's the way to do it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I well,
That's what happened with another company I was a part of, but they were like they were okay. Though
yeah,
one they were also liking AI quite a bit and using it in their tubs
hmm
sometimes,
yeah,
and sometimes they would have partnerships with people under 18, and I
uh,
did not like that either.
oh no,
So I just immediately left after that.
that's not even business sense because
Mm-mm.
in I don't know about other countries and how it works there, even Canada for that matter, but you can't. There's a lot of places where you can't enforce a contract with somebody under a certain age. Um,
Mm-mm.
so it's like, why are you signing a contract with a minor who doesn't have to do it? That's
Exactly.
not exactly good business sense as far as that goes. Um, would you want to make this a money maker career for you?
I would want that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Though it's like one of the one things that I actually strive to do is become an idol for many.
Well, yeah, yeah,
And I think someday it will.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
really confident of it.
well, it's like I said, you find something and you focus on it till you get it. That's a good way to get anything done is to keep going at it. And if you're not going to get the breaks if you're not out there
Mm-hmm.
first, uh, you don't win if you don't play. That's the way it goes. And
Mm-hmm.
you just keep firing at it, and I think you'll be able to build an audience organically, which is the best way I think to have a base audience, is to have it grow on its own, and then go off from there.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that'll be pretty easy for you. So, have you got any idea as to when you're gonna? I mean, have you got a general timeline as to when we're going to see Numbii online?
I'm hoping before the year ends,
Yeah,
though we need to wait on that one and see.
yeah. Still waiting on a few things to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been working behind the scenes on projects to do while that's going on?
Oh, a lot of them actually.
Yeah,
I was getting my entire brand like centralized, so I have everything I do need for it.
yeah.
On top of that, I was also trying to get some merch lines ready for the debut celebration.
Hmm. Yeah, and have all that ready to go. Have all the bells and whistles for the first one. Reel them in, or bring them
Mm-hmm.
to the lake and then reel them in. You know that as a fisherman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get people. You got to get them to the boat and then hook them. Yeah, it's what type of audience do you think you're going to be appealing to?
I don't know that one.
Yeah, yeah, just whoever is there. Because I mean, you are going to be a variety
Mm-hmm.
streamer, so I mean, you're not. Are you going to be at 18 plus, or are you going to be safe for work?
Definitely 18 plus for sure,
Yeah,
because I swear quite a bit,
yeah. Well,
and definitely lewd art is on the table still.
yeah,
But yeah, if there's anyone that's under that, I ban.
yeah,
Insta ban everywhere's. I don't care.
yeah. I say that I watch these kids try to do this, and they're not very smart at it, and they get caught all the time. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I was sneaking around at 16, getting into bars, I did not put up a fight. I didn't show myself. I just came in and played pool. It didn't cause any problems. But the moment they get in and start acting dumb, that's when they're going to get caught. But you can't tell kids nothing these days, except get out or you're going to get banned. So, um, have you got uh, opening credits? Have you got a background ready to go, or is an artist working on that, or are you working on it?
I still have a few artists to talk to for the backgrounds
Mm-hmm.
and everything ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think by then I should be completely ready to go once it's done.
Yeah. Have you got the redeems ready?
I've had them for a bit ready,
Yeah.
though I might need to relook at that. I haven't thought of updating them yet.
Yeah. Well, remember, if you don't want to do something, don't put it within reach.
Mm-hmm.
Put an extra zero on it. Because if you put something on there that you really don't want to do, they're going to get there eventually. They'll pool their resources and get there. Suddenly you're doing something you never wanted to do in the first place. Um, just yeah, or move the bar. See somebody's almost
Mm-hmm.
up to 50,000, make it 500,000. That'll work. Um, keep them satisfied, but not too satisfied. Well, it sounds like to me you're going to be enjoying this as you get in and get going. You've
Mm-hmm.
swum in the lake before, so it's not going to be anything new that way. But it is going to be new, isn't it? I mean, with a whole new model and a whole new. I mean, Numbii is completely new, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Except for the Twitch account and Twitter account, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a little tougher to switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's tough to get a hold of the people you really need to do that sort of thing. And sometimes it's good to not really catch their attention at all. Uh, some folks are finding that out too. Numbii we'll have some links in the description for the video, and for folks to get in touch and find out what you've got going on here in a few months. And I hope it goes as well as you want, and you just keep on flying after that.
I hope so too.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.